Okay, here I am with this build that I did over the past couple days. It's BOOTLEGO. You probably recognize these SWAT figures here. They are from a bag that I got a couple of months back. But what I'm really showcasing is this build here. They're, I don't know what to call it, this military prep room, or where they got their chest with their guns and stuff, and they got all their ammo, and I don't know if it's a dressing room or a preparation room, preparation H, but anyways, building this, the instructions weren't that great. They were a little too many steps in one step. It's like it was a one-sided piece of paper, nothing on the back. And they were so scared of actually showing what to do that a lot of it was guesswork. This is not how it's supposed to look officially, according to their crummy instructions. I ended up having to take some liberties, and some of the parts in the instructions weren't even colored the right way. They would show a black piece that was like 2x8, a thick one, and it was gray instead when you actually found the piece in the bag, because I lined them up, and the structure is built correctly, but all the little stuff that's in here I had to kind of jury rig. So yeah, it came with 2 dogs. I put 2 of my own dogs in there. I put that in there, and some of the extra guns that you see were ones that I already had, because as you know, these guys normally can't hold on to their weapons at all. I glued everything down for the most part. I mean, I suppose if I gave it a good tug, it would pop off. It's not like super glue. And I have a problem with super glue lately, because I had bought a chopper to go with this little helicopter, and it was another one where the build instructions were so terrible that you literally couldn't build the thing. Even my wife couldn't figure it out. So I jury rigged it and used super glue, and the super glue, unfortunately, it dries white, almost like icing on a bun or something. It looks terrible. So I took off the pieces I could to salvage them, and I threw the rest in the garbage can, and that was like $7-8 down in the toilet. You know, I know that's not a lot of money, but still, you know, when you spend money on something, it's like you couldn't take an extra step to make a couple of extra pages of instructions. You know, add an extra 50 cents on. I would have paid it. Give me the instructions. But these military sets are okay. But quite frankly, the instructions are total garbage. So if you do see this set on AliExpress or Temu, just know you're going to have a hard time. It's not going to be a fun, easy time. You're going to be frustrated, because I was frustrated. And I don't normally glue figures down, but I had decided that these guys are so stinking cheap that I wanted a diorama of a display more than I wanted to move them around, because I have no intention of ever moving these guys from this space again. That's where they're going to live permanently, just for a display. And I'm thinking I might set this up in the living room somewhere, you know, because it's easy to pick up and move if I need to move it. So it's not bad. As you can see, I can move it. I can lift it. So it's not all bad. It wasn't an expensive build. I think it was like $10. You get some weapons. You get 2 dogs. You get stuff to hang up and a couple of guns. You get this little canoe thing here. But again, it doesn't come. You get these displays for the dummies with their outfits like that. This one, I put a different colored one there. I had to kind of change a couple of things around. I don't know if I'm going to edit and add more stuff or whatever, but it looks pretty full. What have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got like 9 or 10 guys. Yeah, I got 2, maybe 11. and their dummy displays for their outfits and stuff like that. So it's quite busy. It's a nice looking little build, but I'll tell you what though, it's not exactly user friendly. So for little kids building this, forget it. Forget it. Mom and Dad, you're gonna have to build this for them. And sometimes you might even need to get your wife involved, like I do. But I'm happy with the finished product, but I'll tell you what though, unless you're big into making a display, you might want to pass on this one, honestly. For display, it's fine once you get it fixed, but for play, forget it. Your kid's gonna go nuts and just chuck this out the window. So if you get it, glue it all in place, put it on a shelf, and just say, look, military stuff, check it out. It's for display, not play, definitely. So that's it. Talk to you later.